In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up project folders in VS Code for our Firebase project. So at first, I'm going to open Finder, and very shortly it will be opened. Now I'm going to access on location like downloads, like documents folder, and here I'm going to create one folder like this name, FewSteps mock API. So let me check the actual spelling of this folder so that it will be easy to understand, or later in future I can easily understand that this is the thing. So here is the folder name, right? So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to open in address bar, and here I see this is the actual file name or folder name, not the file name. Basically this is the project folder name, project and Firebase. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rename it with that exact name so that it will be easy. Now let's open Visual Studio Code. I'm going to open and Visual Studio Code from this Spotlight search. I just clicked over there and then start typing Visual Studio Code, and very shortly we'll see over there, and I just opened it. Now I'm going to close this welcome screen because I don't need it, and I'm going to move this thing, and this folder I need to configure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right now it's empty folder, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag it and drop it on top of the Visual Studio Code, and very shortly it will show us this type of message. Visual Studio Code would like to access files in your documents folder. We have to press the allow button to continue. I'm going to press the allow button and it will be continue. And now here there is some other things we need to change. So here it is showing, do you trust the authors of the files in this folder? We have to choose this option. Okay, so I'm going to click here and very shortly it will be gone. Now we can also close this welcome screen and it will be looking like that. And now here see left side is the sidebar, there is nothing, and this is also empty because there is no file, so we cannot open anything. And this side is some panel, we can actually hide it by pressing this button so that we have some more space, extra space. Now the first thing is that we need to open terminal in VS Code, so we can press this option like this, and very shortly you will see the terminal is opened. Now inside this terminal or command prompt, I'm going to type on command which is called Firebase init. So it will initialize the project settings. So once we type it over there, we have to hit return key of our keyboard, and here we see a couple options are there. So this color means this one is right now the cursor is that position, and if we move the arrow button up and down, we'll see it is scrolling like this way. And to select anything, we just need to move my cursor over there, and then we have to press the space bar, and here it is showing everything. It is written clearly what I need to do. Now here I'm going to select two things. One is function and hosting. So here this is data connect, Firestore, Jenkins function. This one I'm going to choose function, and then another one I need to choose hosting. So I choose two options, function and hosting. This function is used for configuring a cloud function directly and its files, and this one is used for setup deployments for static web pages. So these two options are I'm going to choose, and once we are happy, then we have to press the enter key. So I'm going to press the enter key, and very shortly it is asking to choose a project, either create a new project or existing project. I already have a project which I showed you earlier. So this is the project FewSteps mock API. I'm going to configure with that. So I'm going to choose this option, like use an existing project. This one I'm going to hit the enter return key of my keyboard. Now it is showing like select a default function project for this directory, and there is some other things are there. Here it is listing, so this will be the default one, right? Select a default Firebase project for this directory. I'm going to choose this option. So FewSteps mock API, and then I'm going to hit the return key, and here it is showing function setup. It is trying to do something. Let me increase the downside, it will be easier to check. So here it is doing something like that, setting something like creating please function setup. This is trying to finish the function setup, and here now it is giving me two options. What language would you like to use to write cloud function? We can use either JavaScript, TypeScript, or Python. So I'm going to use JavaScript for this video. So I'm going to press the return key, and very shortly it is asking, do you want to use ES list to catch problems, bugs, and enforce style. And there is two options, yes or no. So this is if optional, whatever you want you can use. So I'm going to use yes, for example, or no. You can choose also, it's fine. I'm going to choose no. And then there is other options are there. Do you want to install dependencies with npm now? So it is asking whether we want to install all the dependencies with npm now. I'm going to choose yes. Okay, then I'm going to press the return key one more time, and very shortly it will try to do something, and very shortly you will see a couple of folders and files will be created in this side. Okay, so here it is doing this main task is completed, and here it is showing what do you want to use as a public what do you want to use as your public directory. So this is the public folder, right? So I'm going to use yes for this case. I'm just going to press the return key. Yes, public is fine. And then here it is asking configure as a single page app. So here it is showing like this, yes or no. I'm going to type yes, then I'm going to hit enter, and here finally it is asking set up automatic builds and deploy with GitHub. I'm going to use no, so I'm typing no n, that means no. And then after that, finishing this step, we'll get this type of confirmation message, Firebase initialization complete. And with this structure, there is a function folder, some things are there, node modules are there, and also some other things are there, and also there is a public folder. And that's it. In this way we can easily set up the project folder in VS Code for our Firebase project.